well, the gifts are wrapped, but for many of us, it is about what's hanging with care. We're talking about the stockings, of course.
I love these. Okay, so Jessica and Rachel Marr are standing by with the top products for your stocking stuffers this year from Consumer Resource Best Reviews.
The presents are wrapped and the stockings are hung with care. But what about the gifts that go into them?
Joining us today with the perfect stocking stuffers is Senior Director of Content Operations from BestReviews.com, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks so much for being here today.
Of course, I think people did their big shopping over Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. Now they're trying to figure out the stocking stuffers, and then maybe later we think about the meal, but let's just kind of get all the gifts situated
One
first.
step at a time. I love stockings. I think they were one of my favorite parts of when I was younger. In addition to the gifts, the first thing I always went to was the stocking. So I'm glad that you're here with some good ideas, Jacob. What do we have first?
Yeah, I view, especially around this time of year, my job being kind of deciphering what the kids want, especially if you don't have kids, but you want to buy for your niece or nephew or your grandkids or something like that. And it's like, well, what are they into these days? So I love to start here with the stocking stuffers for the kids. We've got kind of the big three here. First up, we've got the Bluey watch. Ooh. Now, kids, for whatever reason, get obsessed with watches and they see their parents wear them. Obviously, they don't care about like the smartwatch technology. They don't care about what time it is, but they do love Bluey. And so this watch kind of brings all of those things together. It's got a bunch of different clock faces that they can customize, giving them that sense of control, which they absolutely love. So that's an easy one to check out. A lot of these are very affordable as well, so they'll be excited about it. You'll be excited about how little you're spending on it. So that's a great one to start with.
Perfect.
Next up, we've got the Hot Wheels set of 8 here. Perfect for the families with a few kids because they don't know it comes in a set of 8. You can pick a few of these, distribute it out between the different stockings. Everybody's happy. Everybody's got a car they can play with. Another great one there for the kids. And then lastly, we've got this set of puppies, which is another one that's going to be great for multiple kids because, again, they don't know that it comes in the set. It's not one of these toys that's fun to open up and play with in that way, but they are cute. They're fun to kind of, engage with, and it's a great product for, that grandparent that wants to make sure that all the kids have something in the stocking from Santa or whoever.
Very good idea. Yeah, this is perfect for Santa to make, and then he does less work, right? And so can the parents if they're gifting these as well. We've got the little kids. Now for the bigger kids, we all need the essentials. Tell us what we've got here.
Yeah, we've got the essentials here, and this is kind of more of like a category idea that we have where consider getting them these beauty essentials that they're going to want and they're going to be excited about, especially for those tweens, maybe the teens as well. We've got a brush here from Conair. This is an absolute favorite. I know some folks around here were raving about it even before the show.
Yeah.
So that's a great one. Again, it's not going to be too expensive. You're not going to feel like you're, wasting your gift budget on the stocking stuffer, which I think is important for everybody. And then we also have the beauty product here that allows you to kind of blend up the makeup, be able to get it all going. I think you guys could explain it better than I could.
Yes.
But these are great ones as well.
Yeah, we got the makeup brush down.
Yes, yes.
You pat it on your face.
There you go.
Yep, and it's going to help you get a seamless blend.
Yes.
And when it comes to anything that your girls are using, like it's always going to be helpful to restock them on these essentials. So that is great. Something else that can fit into a stocking is some smaller tech items, which I think is always exciting. What do we have, Jacob?
And again, we want to be super clear that we're not trying to make these be too expensive. That's why we brought the Roku stick with us. It is perfect stocking stuffer for maybe you've got a kid going off to college. Maybe you've got a frequent flyer in your life who wants to be able to watch consistently what they want to watch. The Roku's great because you can take it with you wherever. It just works by sticking into any smart TV. Basically, all TVs are set up now for this to be as seamless as absolutely possible. And so we love it there too. And it's in that perfect price range of, under $50 if you find it full price. A lot of the times, especially now, this time of year, when they're trying to move a ton of units, you're going to find a good discount on it as well.
Yeah, that's perfect, especially if you're traveling and you want to bring your thing with you so you can watch your shows. That is wonderful. Okay, I just went to the snow, and I feel like I should have talked to you before because these are perfect for anyone in the cold weather this season.
Yes, and this is our favorite stocking stuffer across the board. So that's why we brought it, because it is, we're always trying to say what's the best of the best reviews, and this is the best stocking stuffer. It is the Okupa rechargeable hand warmers. We love it for a few reasons. Number one, it's super affordable again. Number two, it charges very fast. And number three, it's not wasteful like the traditional hand warmers that you see. We kind of hate that. We hate the one one use and throw it away. These are great because you can use them time and time again. Perfect for the hockey mom, perfect for anybody going to the mountain. They want to ski and they don't want to have to, use those wasteful things that you have to throw out at the end of the day.
Probably perfect for the office too, because my hands are freezing right now. They are always so cold.
Well, you work at a TV station where it's always cold.
Yeah.
You need every kind of space heater you can find at a
Yeah,
TV
I'm
station.
going to need those for me. Something else that everyone is looking at this time of year is their fitness. So what do we have over here?
So, everybody starts thinking about January. So let's transition over into there when you start thinking about New Year, New You. At Best Reviews, we like to say New Year, same you, but a little bit better because we don't want to, get into all of that. So that's where the Fitbit comes in here. It's not going to be as expensive as like the full smartwatch. You're not going to have to be looking for all of those fancy features, but it's great for tracking your sleep. It's great for tracking your steps. It's good if you get a handful of them for a bunch of people in your family where you can then compete against each other and you get that nudge because, the lift off the couch is always the hardest, right? And so this is a great way to get started there. And then again, it's going to be more affordable than a lot of these other products. Nice and small, as you can see on the table here, so it fits beautifully into a stocking.
Love that one. That's a great idea too.
Yeah, all of these are great. The holidays are fast approaching, so these are great ideas to finish off those lists. Jacob, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. And for more on these products and others, you can head to bestreviews.com or scan the QR code that you see right there on your screen.